Um, so recently something happened that shook my faith. Um, my mother always told me to turn to the Lord when fear was upon me, um, to give all of my worries to God. And but my question comes in recently is, where do you turn to when those who taught us about our faith are the source of this fear? 12 years of Catholic schools I went through. More than half of my life I've spent in a Catholic school, learning about my faith, learning about our religion, becoming a better Catholic. And after hearing the news of an amazing woman losing her job because of her orientation, makes me ill. Carla Hale was my PE teacher for 2 years at Bishop Watterson High School. Not once did it matter to me who she loved or what team she played for. What mattered to me was how much of an awesome teacher she was. There's no way that I would have had as much fun in my senior gym class if it wasn't for her. Paddleball, ultimate frisbee, kickball, all of these things I couldn't wait for each day. I don't think that people understand how important it is to let kids get out and run around for an hour. And because of Miss Hale, she was a teacher that I couldn't wait to see. Knowing that I had 1 hour to just forget about everything in the world. To just be able to let everything go and not worry about anything. It was a great feeling. The only thing that we did have to worry about, as in my senior gym class, was beating the sophomores in kickball. But because of Miss Hale in that hour, I had that chance every day to just breathe. You know, to not worry about my senior paper or to worry about a softball game against the Sales that night. It didn't bother me. High school wasn't easy for me, but I mean, who was it easy for? But knowing that I had Miss Hale for class made my high school experience so much better. She supported me through 4 years, so here I am supporting her. Here are some of the cold hard facts. Bishop Watterson is a private Catholic school, and the Archdiocese of Columbus controls Bishop Watterson. The Roman Catholic religion is against homosexuals. It is a sin to be a homosexual. In Leviticus chapter 18 verse 22, it states that you should not lie with a male as with a woman. Such thing is an abomination. Again, in Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13, it says, if a man lies with a male as with a woman, both of them shall be put to death because of their abominable deed. But what really gets to me is that nowhere in this book does it state that you should fire a woman because her mother passed away and was loved by her partner. Nowhere in this book does it state that there should be discrimination on a woman based on her orientation. This book, this Bible, is something that us Catholics use as a roadmap of life. But there's just some Catholics that read into it a little bit too much. What this book does state is that in Luke chapter 6 verse 35, it says, but love your enemies, do good to them, and lend to them without expecting anything back. Romans chapter 13 verse 10, love does no harm to its neighbors. Therefore, love is a fulfillment of the law. John chapter 4 verse 8, whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. And most importantly, Mark chapter 21 verse 31. Love thy neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than this. No commandment greater than this, it states. Right there. Yet you're going to go back to Leviticus and make that more of a reason to fire a woman of 19 years. 19 years she has dedicated her life and her love to the students of Bishop Watterson High School. You're going to overstate what Mark chapter 21 verse 31 states. Love thy neighbor as thyself. There is no commandment greater than this. It says it right there. Lastly, I wanted to kind of research and see what more of our hierarchies had to say. So I found online a quote from our past Pope, Pope Benedict. I found that he said that he called for empathy and compassion from our followers. He denounced violence of speech and actions against homosexuals. There it is again, even right there. The Pope said that there shouldn't be any actions against homosexuals. I wonder how he would feel about the discrimination that was just put on our beloved Miss Hale. So here's the question. What's done is done, but what can we do? Number one is not to get angry. Again, this book, these laws, this roadmap is focused with love and compassion and caring. And Bishop Watterson, that's all it is. That's what they treat us. That's what they teach us to live by. And that's what we have to keep going with. This is not going to stop anything. We need to put our faith in God that He will find a path for Miss Hale. That He will help us. We can stand together as a whole and show the Archdiocese that this is not acceptable. It's not. We can change this. We can change this also so that it never happens again. Going aside from religion, we as Americans, we have a right. And Miss Hale's right was taken away from her. We live in a democracy, not a dictatorship. So do me a favor. Remember Mark chapter 21 verse 31. Sign the petition, pray for Miss Hale, and never give up. No law is going to change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, and underneath it's all the same. It's about time we raised up. Love is patient, and love is kind. In closing, Miss Hale was an awesome teacher, and there's no doubt in my mind that Bishop Watterson is not the same without her. The charisma she holds, as a coach and as a teacher was just so fun to be around, and I just don't think that the Archdiocese realized the impact that she has on all of us, and I think they're getting a good breath of it now. I'm going to do everything I can to stand up to this, because it's not right, and I can't let this. I, as an individual, can't keep seeing this happen. So I ask for your help, and I know we can do it. Thank you.